Hey Reds, welcome back to MUFC Corner. I'm Dennis, and today we're diving into a topic that sparked massive debate among Manchester United fans and pundits alike. Should Alejandro Garnacho ever play for Manchester United again? After a season filled with controversy, inconsistent performances, and questions about his attitude, some voices in the media are calling for United to cut ties with the young Argentine winger. In this video, we'll break down the arguments, look at Garnacho's season, and discuss what this means for the future of both the player and the club. Let's start with the context. Alejandro Garnacho burst onto the scene at Old Trafford with a reputation as one of the brightest young talents in world football. His pace, dribbling, and fearless approach made him a fan favorite almost overnight. But as with many young stars, the journey hasn't been smooth. This past season, Garnacho's form has dipped, and his off-field behavior has drawn criticism from both fans and the media. So, what went wrong? First, let's talk about his performances on the pitch. Garnacho started the season brightly, scoring a couple of important goals and providing a spark in games where United looked flat. But as the campaign wore on, his output dropped. He struggled to impact big matches, often drifting out of games and failing to track back defensively. Critics have pointed out that his decision-making in the final third has been inconsistent, with too many wasted chances and poor choices in key moments. But it's not just about form. Off the pitch, Garnacho has been involved in several controversies. Reports have surfaced about clashes with coaching staff, a lack of discipline in training, and even disagreements with senior players. Social media hasn't helped either, with Garnacho making headlines for the wrong reasons more than once. All of this has led some pundits to question whether he has the mentality required to succeed at a club like Manchester United, where the pressure and expectations are sky-high. One of the most vocal critics has been the football punditry community, with some going as far as to say that Garnacho should never play for United again. They argue that no player is bigger than the club and that United need to set a standard for professionalism and commitment. The message is clear: if you don't buy into the team ethic, there's no place for you at Old Trafford. But is it really that simple? Let's look at the other side of the argument. Garnacho is still only 20 years old. Young players make mistakes, both on and off the pitch. Many United legends, think Cristiano Ronaldo, Wayne Rooney, even David Beckham, had their fair share of controversies early in their careers. With the right guidance and support, Garnacho could still fulfill his enormous potential and become a key player for United in the years to come. Manager Ruben Amorim faces a tough decision. On one hand, he needs to maintain discipline and set an example for the rest of the squad. On the other, he knows that letting a talent like Garnacho go could come back to haunt United, especially if he flourishes elsewhere. The club has invested heavily in youth development, and Garnacho represents the best of what the academy can produce. So, what are United's options? The first is to give Garnacho a clean slate, bring him into pre-season, lay down clear expectations, and see if he can rise to the challenge. If he responds positively, he could be a huge asset next season. The second option is to send him out on loan, giving him a chance to mature away from the spotlight of Old Trafford. The third and most drastic is to sell him permanently and use the funds to strengthen other areas of the squad. Let's not forget the financial side. Garnacho is still highly rated across Europe, and there would be no shortage of suitors if United decided to sell. A big money move could help fund new signings as United look to rebuild after a disappointing season. But there's always the risk that he could become a superstar elsewhere, leaving United fans wondering what might have been. There's also the question of fan reaction. Garnacho still has a huge following among United supporters, many of whom see him as the future of the club. Selling him could trigger backlash, especially if the club doesn't adequately replace his flair and creativity. On the flip side, keeping him without addressing the discipline issues could send the wrong message to the rest of the squad. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. United are at a crossroads. The club needs to rebuild, instill a new culture, and get back to winning ways. Every decision this summer will be scrutinized, and the handling of the Garnacho situation will be a major test for Amorim and the new look board. So, what's the verdict? Should Garnacho get another chance? Or is it time for United to move on? My view is that it's too early to give up on such a talented young player. Yes, he needs to mature and show more professionalism, but with the right support, he could still become a star at Old Trafford. However, the club must be clear. No one is above the team, and standards must be maintained. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you give Garnacho another chance, send him out on loan, or sell him this summer? And who would you like to see come in if he does leave? If you enjoyed this honest discussion, hit that like button, subscribe to MUFC Corner for all the latest United news and debates, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. I'm Dennis, and I'll see you in the next one. Up the Reds!